our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol. Pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Well.
Oh, what's happening?
Not much, you.
Well, I just popped up here to see if I was up here. I didn't know I was up here.
How's your day doing?
Oh, I'm just having a good old time down here in Pennsylvania. How about yourself?
Pretty good. The weather's been nice today.
I was listening to music and counting my blessings.
Amen on that.
I'm gonna calm down a little bit.
What's wrong, buddy?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Not really.
Well, you said you're gonna calm down.
Yeah, I got to every now and then. That Southern Star got the best of me. I've been.
Southern Star got the best of me.
Uh-oh. We're done double tracking and everything already.
Double track.
How you been, Tina? How'd you?
I'm been okay.
You feeling okay, sweetheart? You feeling all right? Hello?
Who you talking
Who you
about?
talking
Me?
about, me?
Yeah, you. Are you feeling okay? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
I'll be right
I'll
back.
be
I'm
right back. I'm
gonna go
gonna
out and
go
then I'm
out
gonna
and then
come
I'm
right
gonna
back
come right
in.
back in.
Okay.
I think
I
it's
think
Lee.
it's Lee.
Hey, Tracy, how are you? Good to see you, Texas Citizen. Party. What's going on, PB? How are you, sir? Darlene, sweetheart, how are you? Miss Shanna, come on up here, somebody, before my rebel side takes over. It's been gnawing at the bit all day long. There's my sister, Kim.
Okay, no.
Okay, no.
We're going to try it again.
I don't
I
hear
don't
it.
hear it.
I don't either.
Praise the
Praise
Lord.
the Lord.
Amen. Oh, Lord.
Man, that was
Man, that was
scary.
scary.
Was it? Was you getting all kinds of talk and all that?
I hate
I
my
hate
voice,
my
and I
voice,
was
and I was
hearing it.
hearing it.
What's wrong with your voice? Ain't nothing wrong with
I was
your
like,
I was
voice.
like,
damn.
damn.
Ain't nothing wrong with your voice, baby girl. I'm going to
Hey,
change
Party
my...
Hey,
Bonds,
Party
it's good to
Bonds,
see
good
you.
to see you.
Kim,
Kim,
I'm gonna
I'm
kick
going to
your
kick
butt.
your butt.
You expect me to keep up with everything, Kim? I'm not as good as you. Oh, Kim, do you have an echo, Tina?
They say
They
I
say
do.
I do.
You sounding good here. Well, maybe I need to turn off my Bluetooth and everything. That might help, huh? Because I was jamming out before you guys got on here. Let me try that. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe I ought to close out some other stuff too, huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
you
that,
do
and I'll
that,
be
and I'll be
adjusting my
adjusting my
sound. See
sound.
if
See
it's
if it's
me.
me.
Did that help any? I need to go out and come back in. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Tina, it's you.
Never
Never
failed.
failed.
Okay, I'll be
Okay,
back
I'll be back
again.
again.
Okay. Everything's good on my end, right, guys? I don't have any of that Star Wars stuff going on. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you, Kim. How are you, sweetheart? You doing okay? I need to hear that Texas accent, Tracy. Where you at? I still ain't got my Tampico steak. Oh, darling, I wish I could share my music, but you know how they are about that. You know, all this copyright thing and the you booby thing, you know how they are, unfortunately. How about Grandpa Patriot? Would that be better than Sure and Ready? Everybody type 1. No, don't do that. You don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. Acting like veteran bikers or something. Everybody type 1 for this, type 2 for that, whatever. Grandpa Patriot. Is there a Grandpa Patriot out there yet? Everybody's doing 1. Let's not do that no more. I don't want. Oh, Lord. How about Uncle Crazy? Type 2. I got all these 2s coming up here now. I bet.
I'm back.
I'm back.
There you go. There you are. I'm sick of looking at Zelensky.
Oh,
Oh,
he got
he got
schooled
schooled
today.
today.
Yeah, I gotta turn my TV off. I'm sick of looking at that guy. Yeah, he did. But I don't know. I'm always looking at things a little bit different, and this guy's got like cabal written all over his forehead to me. I don't know. What do you think?
He has
He has
that
that
what
what
entitlement
entitlement
feeling
feeling
when I
when
look
I
at
look
him.
at
Like
him. Like
he's like,
he's like,
well,
well,
Biden
Biden
done this
done
for
this
me
for
and
me
that
and
for
that
me,
for me,
and he
and he
thinks
thinks
Trump's just
Trump's
going to
just
roll
going to
over
roll
and let
over
him
and
do
let him do
whatever.
whatever.
It looks like they just took the pacifier out of his mouth or something to me. I don't know. Need to quit drinking milk or something. Oh, I can't stand that guy. I got to turn that off. Don't get me rolling, and I'm already rolling enough. Get rid of him. Bye-bye. Bye now. Peace out. There you go. He's gone. Still an echo?
Okay,
Okay,
everyone, the
everyone,
only
the
other
only other
option I
option I
got is
got
to
is to
shut down
shut
the
down the
stream and
stream
then
and then
restart it.
restart it.
You sound really good, Tina, to me. I think it's me.
No, they're
No, they're
saying it's
saying it's
me.
me.
Well, let me go out and come back in. See if that doesn't help. Maybe I got some stuff open here. Probably still have YouTube music going and all that. Hang on.
See, this is the reason why I come on at 8, so we can work out the technical difficulties before 9. Welcome back.
Is it better now?
Is it better, y'all? Are we good?
Did I get rid of it? I gotta get to the comments. I can't see. Is that better now, guys?
Yeah, Kim says all good now. Kim
Yeah,
says perfect.
I had too much
Everybody,
stuff going on.
well, crap.
It was my bad, Tina, not you.
Well, they was saying it was me. Ricky,
Oh
take
no,
down everyone's name that said it was me.
I know. I saw it. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read chat too good. See if I can find those bad boys. Oh, here we go. I messed up my other ones. I went to sleep with the suckers on last night. When I woke up, they looked like they came from another dimension.
Kim, how was your day? Darlene, Tracy?
Hmm. I hope it was better than mine. JP7119. Your day was full of shopping. Hmm.
Mm. Oh, me. We don't let anyone on panel unless you talk in chat.
I I just get up here because I'm lazy and I don't like typing.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. There's somebody waiting in chat that I don't know. I ain't never seen the name before.
Yeah. Is he wanting to get up here?
Yes, it's the Ritzel.
Hmm. Hi, Cindy. Let me see.
I'll do this.
Need a foot massage? I need somebody to just walk all over me. Get him, Annie. Annie's on it. Don't worry about it, Kim. I'm Tina. I missed you guys last night. Was you on last night, Tina?
Yeah, it was only about an hour. We just done. I got on at 8, and we done the anthem, and then we jumped over to Meg's.
I went to sleep early and slept through everything. I'm sorry I missed you. I hate missing you. I missed Mags. I missed everything last night. It's okay. We'll catch up someday. Not you, Tracy. You're not going to ever get in trouble. You're telling stories, Tina.
Huh?
I said, I think they're telling stories down here.
Oh, they probably are,
How
especially
much?
Cindy.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, maybe if I get off here, they'll come up here and talk to you.
Mm,
Like old crazy
Man,
man.
you're gonna have to stop it. See, I don't pressure them. I just let them. If they want to, they know they can. That's why I pinned the link and let them if that's what they want.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not pushy, but I do take names, chat. So, Tracy, Cindy.
You crack me up, Tina.
It's not like I'm threatening, but I do take names. Hint, hint.
I don't take names. I don't do that. Yeah. Oh Lord. I had a heck of a day today.
What happened?
Well, just everything's all backwards to me up here. I don't get it. Is there anybody here from West Virginia? Anybody from West Virginia? We don't have anybody.
Oh, I'm sorry you had a rough day.
Ay, ay, ay. Just another stressful day for old Rick, but that's normal.
Yeah, I have them days.
Oh, I moved up here, Kim. I moved to PA, but I'm beginning to question my sanity on that one. I guarantee you that. But we'll just that. That's about all I'm going to say. I'll be right back. BRB,
Okay.
LOL.
I want to know what in the world is going on. Does anybody know anybody named Death now? if anybody wants on panel, they have to type in chat first, please. Because we protect our family here. So if you want on panel, you have to type in chat. Let me see what this one says.
Huh? I don't know. It's just been a big circle jerk, man. Whew. I'm being good too, Tracy. Have you guys ever heard of a DMV that was only open like once a week with a camera, and then the other day without a camera? So if you try to get an out-of-state driver's license and you try to get a PA driver's license with a Texas driver's license, but they're like only open like once a week, and most of the time that one day they're open, that you're snowed in and can't get there, and it's just been lots of fun. You hear me, Tina?
Yeah, I hear you.
And then it's all backwards to me. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's crazy. Um, I don't get it. But I'm used to Texas, and Texas, was like, okay, in Texas, you can't get uh, a registration renewed until you get an inspection, right?
Yeah,
Not here, you have to get your Pennsylvania driver's license first before you could get tags. But I don't know. It's all just it's so weird to me. I'm perplexed right now.
I don't know how it is here because I always had my driver's license since
It's just all
I was in
backwards.
high school, and I had to change them over. So I don't know. And then we just, when I bought my car, just I already had them. So I don't know how it works here, really.
Well, it's like 2020 shut this part of the state down, and they're still living in that world. I can't say that other word because YouTube's such funny business. But today my tags went out, my registration went out in Texas. I feel like just driving back to Texas and renewing my stuff for a year and then trying to start all over again, because it looks like it's going to take me about a year to
It's just crazy.
hey, I even found I've been down there about 5 times to get my Pennsylvania driver's license, right? Well, I have to have proof that I live here. Well, I got all that. And then they throw this birth certificate thing, even though I got my Army stuff, my discharge stuff, and it even says on my driver's license. I'm a veteran. And what else? Oh, they want me to weigh my truck when it's on the Texas title, the truck weight and all that. It's, oh my God, I'm just like,
I got
please.
an idea, Ricky. I got it.
Huh?
Tell them that you're an immigrant.
If I was an immigrant, I'd done had a driver's license, I swear.
Right. Just tell them that, and you will sail
But
through.
I did find my birth certificate. It was crazy how that happened, but I found it. Uh, my original from what, 68 years ago?
I got mine in a safe. I
Yeah,
don't know what for.
this has been stressing me out so bad because everything is just, let's say, A, backwards,
Yep.
no common sense. My driver's license says U.S. Army veteran on it, but I had to still prove that I was a veteran by finding my 214, which I found. I'm so proud of myself. I got everything. But it's just the sequence of everything. The way they want to do everything is just blowing me away that I don't get it. Anyway, there you are. That's why I'm just all blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just crazy. If I was an immigrant, though, you're right. I boom, boom, boom. I'd be in there. You know, I've never been through anything like this before. Kind of crazy. Gaming skeleton. It's like common sense left the universe
That's for sure.
and left the planet.
Left it and came back and circled around.
Yeah, it's like
I
they
believe
want me
half of
to.
them's the circle arounders.
I had to get a paper to take to an inspector to just verify the weight on my truck, on my pickup, which the weight is on the title. I don't see it, but I did all that. And I'm so screwed up on the sequence of everything that I don't know if I'll ever get past this milestone. I got to travel to like whatchamacallit, Pennsylvania to uh over the falls, whatever, you know.
I believe it. We're in a.
Driving me crazy, man. I said, okay, I got an idea. Why don't I just sell my truck to a junkyard and we'll just go for a Pennsylvania driver's license and we'll just start all over with a uh purchase truck from Pennsylvania, or I don't even know if that would be easier. I'm like, I'm losing my mind. I'm like, oh my God. And you know the DMV is open on Tuesdays and Saturdays, right? Bar any holidays that week whatsoever. Because if there's a holiday that week, they're not going to be open. All right. So, uh, just n- and on Saturdays they don't have a camera person there. Well, if the DMV's open, why isn't there no camera person there on Saturday? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So there's only one day a week that you can go there to get a license with the operating camera.
Thank you, Tracy.
It's just all kinds of.
I got some sneaky ones that gets up here and asks to be on panel and then change their name right on the spot. It's like I'm trying to make me go crazy.
Yeah, well, don't worry about. We got Kim out there. Kim take care of it.
Yeah, but if they don't talk in chat, then they come straight to me.
Well, that should tell you. Oh, now here goes the village people. What's up, guys? Oh, there's a cat out there. And he's there's a cat. That's what they're barking at. The cat. Okay, here we go. Come on. No, no, no. Not that guy.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Well, you take care of
Okay, I
that.
thought it was that last day.
I can't keep up with your critters.
Maybe they've got an idea now. Maybe
Hi,
they'll slow the roll. I'm
Diane
sorry,
Kelly. How
Ricky.
are you?
I was screenshotting and trying to take care of it. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
back now.
constantly getting screenshotted by people.
I'm just taking it of them changing their name right in mid asking to be on panel. It at first it was Death, and then I looked back and they had changed it to Daniel. That
I hear
fast.
it, Diane. Is Teacup Mom in here?
Hey, Teacup. Good to
There
see
she
ya.
is. Yeah, hi, Teacup.
Hey, Diane. Good to see you.
Just been another exciting day for me, Teacup. You ought to see the folder I got with all this information I have. I have a folder that's this thick with proof of address and all this stuff. And oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
It's a lovely day in the neighborhood.
I just like to let y'all know that it don't bother me. I still love y'all, but you can go back to your playground that you come from. 'Cause I kind of know where they're coming from.
Do I gotta find a playground now?
Not you, these
I'm just
kids.
saying. I got a big playground already. I don't need to find another playground. This is enough to keep me occupied for a while. Like,
Or listen, you can open up your door and go outside if your mom will allow you out of your room and go play basketball in the road. That sounds like a good idea too.
I got some ideas, but I'd rather not say right now.
Because when I
And
was young, that's what I did. I played four corners, in the road, and horse. I done all that good stuff. That's what y'all need is some fresh air
ah,
and play some games.
I don't know, girls. I don't know. Are me and Bonza the only guys in here?
Oh, he's in here? I didn't see him come in. Hey, Party Bonza.
Is I thought I saw him earlier.
I kind of had like three or four trying to sneak up on me on panel, so I was busy.
No, I just hang out with a bunch of patriot ladies. I'll just say that. Good old patriots. That's why I gotta be the old grandpa about everybody. Ay, ay, ay.
But we love you anyway. Even we just love everybody, don't we, Ricky?
Huh?
We just love everybody, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. I try to. I really do. But every now and then, whoo hoo hoo.
When they cross that line, you're
Oh,
loved until
yeah.
you cross that line. Then there's no return.
They don't know the bad Rick. I guarantee you that. Nobody knows the bad Rick. And I got him way over there. You stay over there because I don't even like him. You go over there. You stay there. Don't come around me. Yeah, yeah, that guy. Whew, I don't even like that guy.
Sky tells me my eyes start turning red. She knows to go to her room. She says, Mama, she says, I know when you're getting mad. She says, your eyes turn red. And when your eyes turn red, I know to go.
My eyes don't. My eyes are always red because I'm an old guy. But I don't know what to. If I start laughing, you're in trouble. Ask Teacup. She'll tell you.
Yeah, most people, when they get angry, they cry. But
No, I start
I'm about
laughing.
like you. I laugh. I'll sort of smirk like, yeah.
I could tell you people. I could tell you people back in Texas that'll tell you, Rick, it's bad enough you whooped my ass, but you didn't have to laugh while you were doing it. And when I start laughing at somebody, you're done. Ask Teacup, she'll tell you. I don't get quiet. I don't do anything. I'll just start laughing. You're a dummy, aren't you?
And then if there's like two or three of them, I'll say, y'all just take a number. I'll take care of you next. You either have the option to leave now or I'll take care of you next.
Yeah, but I start laughing at Teacup saw me laughing at people in a restaurant in California, and she knew she better get my ass out of there because
That's right, Kim. I don't like getting that far mad. I'm like, I'll say that's enough or I'm done,
well, you
and that
know,
means you need to walk away because if you keep on pushing me, something bad's going to happen. I give them a warning, and most people around here knows if I say I'm done, I'm done. Don't keep on poking the bear.
We don't want to talk
I'll turn
about
around,
that.
walk around, but then they'll like grab my shoulder and say, "What'd you say?" And then that's it.
You
When I
want to talk
say I'm
about
done, and then you keep on, you got it.
when I be sitting in the parking lot listening to Stormtrooper full blast and those guys were following me around teacup? No, we don't want to talk about that. It was funny. I just rolled out my window and said, "You guys are going to get awful bored following me around."
I
Ah,
mean, I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know what's up with people when they have to push you so far. I mean, when you keep telling them, "Hey, that's enough. You need to stop,"
Nah.
and they just keep on and on and on, then
Oh my
you
goodness.
snap.
Oh my goodness. I think it's funnier with the deputy sheriff was harassing me and following me around everywhere I went until I got mad enough to make one phone call. That sucker ended up on the other end of the county. That was funny. That was hilarious. How would you like it, Tina, if you were driving, you were actually working, and this guy sheriff would pull up about 10 feet from your bumper and turn his lights off and follow you for about 5 miles, and then turn his lights back on and turn them off again. And this guy was harassing the hell out of me, man. And I finally made a phone call to a couple of judges I knew and a couple other people, and he disappeared.
I would be like, I would pull over and I would get out,
Oh, I
let
couldn't. I
him
was in
pull
the
up, and
middle of
I'll say,
nowhere. I didn't know if this guy was going
"Excuse
to
me."
try to shoot me or what. I didn't know what he was doing. He just, oh Lord. It was kind of scary, man, actually, because he knew what route I was on and everything, and he would like just harass the hell out of me. And then would wait for me to get off work and follow me home and stuff. We played cat and mouse for about what, a month or so, and I finally got tired of it. And I made a couple of phone calls, and what was really funny, the first time he stopped me because what was it? He couldn't see my license plate. That was it. But my license plate was lit. I had that first responder hoodie on. He goes, "First responders." I said, "Yeah, I could push one button and you got 40,000 viewers looking at you." I had fun with this guy. I did. I did. I admit it. Finally got tired, and I finally made a couple of calls, and he got transferred to a different part of the county altogether. And I would run into him every now and then, and he would act like he just walk away. He would just act like I wasn't there after that. It was kind of funny.
I got a couple friends that follows me around. I keep telling Sky I'll look over at her and tell her one day I'm just going to stop and ask them if they want my phone number.
It was hilarious. All the rest of them were really nice, friendly to me, except that one dude, man. He was like a rookie, and I don't know. It was kind of funny.
Now I got one friend here that's the sheriff's deputy. He he's a good guy. Him and his wife, we go out to eat, and me and her, we go shopping. I mean, they're really nice. They've
Mm-hmm.
had they they keep minding the skies back all the time, but this is the HP that follows me around.
And then I had the feds too for about a week or two. I had the feds uh, bird dogging me. I guess you can say that, bird dogging me, and
Well, I don't want the feds coming after me.
uh, I was the only one in my county that was into the flag waving. You know, having the old hippie parties type thing going on.
Yeah, but I figure they've got all of our information anyway.
I just thought I was kind of special. What did I
8
tell him?
minutes, pass it back.
What did I tell him, Teacup? Why don't you guys find some crime providing people to chase around instead of little old me? You know, you're gonna get awful bored following me around.
Was that in California or in
No,
Texas?
that was Texas.
Shoot.
You need to find some crime providing people and leave this old man alone. Now, come on.
Tell them go to Houston or Austin.
Oh, Houston is eat up with it right now. I seen a video on Houston, Texas, and I could tell right away that none of those people are from Texas. They were from everywhere else but Texas. They were doing some kind of protest. I don't remember what. It was crazy. It was stupid. Nah.
Running. You run. Dang. I don't run whenever I work out. I maybe jog, but run. If
They
I'm
should be
running, they have to be a snake or something chasing me.
Party Bonza, you keep running 3 miles a day as long as you can because I did that for a long time. I ran 3 miles a
Great
day.
job. I
After I
wish
got
I
out of
could
the
run.
army, After I got out of the army, I couldn't stop doing it. I got up first thing in the morning, ran 3 miles every morning. I did it all the way up into my late 40s. I ran 3 miles a day. You won't regret it unless you got blown out knees like I did, but I blew those out in the 70s and I still ran 3 miles a day.
Now that sauna part sounds pretty good though. Sitting in it, relaxing, letting them bubbles hit. Oh, that sounds good.
When I got my final physical to get out of the army, they said they wanted to replace my left knee. I said, "No way! You're not practicing on me." You know, and I still have my knees. I still have all my parts, thank God. Knock on wood somewhere. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm knocking on wood right now, but I still got everything that the Lord gave me when I
I
stepped
hope
into
it.
this.
I hope it does, party bonds. I'm praying it fixes the problem.
I don't know, man. You know what my biggest thing is now, Tina? now that we got mostly through the J6 thing, and we got Trump in office and all that. You know what my biggest thing is right now?
What?
I wish I could get everybody on board with chemtrails. I think they're causing a lot of people problems that really shouldn't be going on right now. The chemtrails, the weather manipulation, and all that. I want that to stop. I think it's a clear.
I hear people talking about it, but I really don't know what it is.
To me, it's a clear and present danger, and that chemtrail thing is my biggest priority right now. We got the border pretty much. We got J6 pretty much. We got Trump in there. Now I want chemtrails. I want the chemtrails to stop. We got to stop that, don't we, party?
Hey, Bitback, good to see you.
And I'm all for. Well, I can't even say that, can I?
What?
Well, we're on YouTube, so I gotta be careful.
Oh. Text it to Kim, and Kim can text it to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Bitbite. Thank you, Dave. We got to stop that. We need to all concentrate on chemtrails right now.
Melanie, good to see you. I mean, is that what I'm saying is I hear people talk about them and how bad they are, and they say they're in the air, but what am I looking for when I look up in the sky? I mean, I don't
You don't
know.
see no trails up there.
I see like an airplane or something going by, and it looks like a white line, but I don't know if I don't know.
Well, hey Gator.
Hey, Gator girl, good to see you. Praying for you.
Yeah, me too, huh? Bless your heart.
1 minute, pass it back.
1 minute, salute. A lot of the things that people are suffering from here lately has got to be related to that chemtrail thing. It's, you know, I hear people wanting to have gardens, wanting to have all this, grow their own and chickens or whatever, but I don't know, man. Unless you got a greenhouse that's totally filtered out and everything, I don't even know if that'll help you anymore. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. to me every time I hear it.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Thank everyone.
I'll get off my bandwagon, but you know what? We got to do that. We got to fix that. We need to
Yeah,
start.
I've heard that a lot of people saying that's what's going on, like with everybody's health about being sick and everything because they're breathing in particles from it and everything. I've heard things, but I could never. I just don't understand. I guess I need to look into it more.
They call it stratospheric aerosol, something or another.
And then,
Uh,
like when that hurricane hit, they was blaming it on weather, the government messing with the weather and everything.
they're weaponizing the weather. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but once again, it's a chine. I can't say that either. I'm like, you just got to do your own research.
Oh, that's great news, Party Bonza.
I think I did, Kim. I still get notifications from Trooper. I think I did. We got to get on board with this, people. We really do. That's the old grandpa speaking in me, but yeah, it's not right. It's not natural. And I don't understand why I every day I look at the TV, I look at everything and I'm wondering when our and this is one reason why I'm really kind of questioning everything is because nobody said anything, about it, or from that uh new sheriff in town and all that. Seems like to me that would be a very large priority. You know, uh, I don't know, guys. Let's just get on it and we'll see. But like I said, everything else is getting kind of dealt with, kind of, sort of, but nothing's been done about this clear and present danger that I see to everybody's health that I want to stop. Maybe
Well, thank you, Big
RFP.
Bad. I'll check. I'll look at that. Both of them. Both of the links you put up.
And I don't even hear anything from RFK about it.
Bitbat just said that RFK Jr. is including chemtrails in his health hazard
That's cool.
budgeting.
That's cool, Dave. I'm glad. I haven't seen that yet, but I think you. I think my source of information that I have. I think they kind of get locked down, and all I see is old stuff and even old videos and everything that's supposed to be like today and everything, but it's not. Because like border stuff. Um, I could talk about some other things that I heard like 3 years ago that's border related, but um, I'm not sure if you boo will let me talk about it, but it's starting to come to light in one fashion. Um, uh,
Like
I
we said,
live down there,
everything's
100
coming to
miles.
light.
Yeah. Uh, oh Lord, I wish we could talk about stuff, but we can't without harming your channel, and I don't want to do that. But there's things that have scared the hell out of you. If you paid attention the last 3.5 years, it didn't get out there like it should have. But
Because they
uh,
was censoring us so much, and still censoring us.
we should, Tracy. We should. Because in Texas, you can really see it piling up. You can really see it. Do you live in the like woods, Tina, where you can't really see the sky that much?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in my cubby hole. That's what I call it, a cubby hole.
Anybody that's friends with me on Facebook can ask me about what I'm trying to talk about, and I'll be glad to share it with you because it wasn't on the news maybe but a day or so, and it damn sure didn't get national attention. But I feel like it should have been, and just like a lot of other things, only because I lived like right there where it was going on. But anyway, it's a little scary. Uh,
Tracy, you gonna get your carcass up here? Cindy, you gonna get your carcass up here? I'm naming names now. Me and Ricky's tired of holding this down.
what's Diane asking me? I don't have my glasses on.
What are you under, Ricky?
Oh my God.
On Facebook, what name do you go by?
Um, hell, I don't remember now. um, you see that
Hold on,
flag up there? Wait a minute.
Diane.
Uh, what is my name under Facebook? It's Ricky. Rickard, Rickard, I guess. Yeah. Let me put my flag up there. Turn my cam off for a minute. You see that picture? Don't go on nothing else but put that picture right there and you'll find me. See it? Well, let's leave it on there.
Remember his YouTube name at first, Richard.
Rickard,
That's what.
Rickard, not
That's.
Richard. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, there's a lot of things that need to come back to light that hasn't. And anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I just want the chemtrails to go away. That's all I want. I don't think they're doing anybody any good whatsoever. You know, we were talking the other night about venison being the cleanest meat you can get. I'm not even sure about that anymore. You know,
Okay, Big Bad, I will.
I'll go back. I need to shut up.
I just saved it. I'll look at it after this. He's talking about Kim T's. Oh, where do you go? Okay, next. Don't leave me up here hanging. It's dangerous when I'm by myself. He's like a storm hunt teacup. He's got big fingers. He pushes the wrong button. Okay, Sandy, Tracy, Hardy Bonza. Let me see. Who else that I know? Diane. I think that's it. You hear Diane? Welcome back.
Who's that?
It's Diane, but she's not talking. I think her connection is bad again.
I've never seen that before on StreamYard. Hmm. Anyway, I'm off. I'm off my bandwagon for tonight. I don't know. Said enough. Still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I went ahead and removed her because it was spinning on my end, which means that's what happened when she tried to get on Gators.
Yeah. Well, I had to clear everything off and go around the block to get back on here. But I apologize, everybody. But
Teacup said you pushed the wrong button.
yeah, maybe. I just never seen that before come up on Streamline. That with the
Yeah, I
line.
know, Diane. I know you had before. I don't know why it was spinning and then it put that camera picture up. I knew it was you because I clicked you on in the waiting room.
In the waiting room.
That's what I call it, the waiting room. I know it's something else.
I'm in the waiting room.
I just,
Yeah, that's hilarious, Tina. That's good. That's a good way to put it. Though. You're in the waiting room. You're gonna be there for a while.
Tracy's been in the waiting room a long time before. Because she was in there while I was taking care of Sky.
I've never heard it put that way before. You're in the waiting room. You're gonna be there for a while. That's crazy. Crack me up, sister. I swear. That's funny though. That's cool though. I like that. You're in the waiting room.
I tell everyone I'm simple. You get simple terms
I've
with
been
me.
in the waiting room all my life. I think. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. That's freaking hilarious.
Like, I believe I've heard it called the green room. I've heard it called standby room. I've heard it called several things, and just waiting room just sounds right. So that's what I call it.
I, I I see you're backstage. That's all I
Yeah.
see. I've never.
Well, now you have. It's the waiting room for me.
Yeah, well, I've had my experiences with StreamYard. Trust me, it's crazy.
Tracy's coming in from the waiting room.
Yeah,
Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome. You didn't have to wait that long.
Not like I did the other night. I went
She
out and came
said,
back in 3 times, Ricky, and she never let me in.
is that Tracy?
Yeah.
yeah, she made it finally.
What's up, sister?
I was sitting here with the air conditioner on.
Air conditioner.
Yeah.
My goodness, girlfriend, quit it.
It got up
It's
to 80
okay
degrees.
here. I ran our air a little bit today, but then when the sun goes down, oh Lord, it got really chilly, so I had to turn the heat back on.
I'm gonna get off my bandwagons. I'm just gonna let everybody roll.
Tina, I emailed you a picture.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I told you that in the chat 30 minutes ago.
Well, I'm special. I don't look at email
Oh,
that
wait.
much.
Wait. I'm being nice tonight, so I take that back. Ricky ought to seen her. She put a mark by my name on the list. And we weren't even in on here. It was in Joe's chat
I
last
think
night.
it. By God, I think it's an honor to get on that list. I can get on that list. You just put me on that list all you want. I don't care. I think that'd be cool.
That's my naughty list. You don't want on my naughty list.
I'm always on a naughty list. What do you mean I'm not on your naughty list? What do you? Huh?
Ain't that strange? You're the only one so far that isn't on it. That's weird.
Ain't that weird? Nah,
Ain't that screwed up?
I feel left out. I'm on everybody's naughty list.
Well, Tina, now you can put his name on the list.
Yeah, I got to go on the top of the line. I need to be on the. I need to be on number one right there. Are you kidding me? Darn it,
Well,
Tina.
I'm sorry.
I am so disappointed that I ain't number one on that naughty list. I can get that way. Let me think. Nah, not tonight. I'm just playing.
I know.
What's the temperature say it is here right now? What
I
does
could
the
do.
temperature say it is right here right now?
I could do this. Move over, Tina. Let me drive this boat.
It's 64 here right now.
64.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I got this little thing up here. I don't know who Vicky Kennedy is, but let's see
That's
what it is.
Gator.
I have
That's
no
Gator
idea.
Girl.
That's Gator Girl. Vicky Kennedy is Gator Girl.
Is
Oh
that
Lord,
who
looky here, looky here. This is the first time I've even met her.
that is? I don't know who
Teacup.
Hi,
Woo,
Teacup.
that is.
woo wee, Teacup.
Oh my goodness.
Who's this?
Kim, look, we got Teacup. Woohoo! Party
Who-
time.
Is Teacup up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't look like you, Teacup. What did California do to you, girl?
This happened when I went to Texas a couple weeks back. They even grew a mustache. Now I can pass as Rick's twin.
I'm so, geez, what do you think, Tracy?
I know it's early, but I'm going to go to bed because I'm going to get up early.
Okay, go to bed.
How cute.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot. We could do things like that, huh? Hang
You
on.
see,
probably leave before that.
I'll turn my cam back on.
see?
Go about 3. I hear they used to
Yeah, we can do all kinds of things with this, can't we?
running out of crowd.
It's
They even
tomorrow,
got a
Saturday.
cowboy hat.
Oh, that's right. People still go
Wait a
hard.
minute. How do I do this?
So I like the hat on there now.
There you go. Now you're styling and profiling.
You
Thank you.
you kind of
Dang,
scary looking, T.
you look like you've been down by the border.
What was
Down
that?
by the border.
And my whistle.
Oh my goodness.
You should see the video on Grizzlies.
You better behave yourself, Teacup.
Oh, I'm behaving.
Yeah.
He's being
and I'm not
good.
even and I'm not even being supervised.
Oh my God, we're in
Woo!
trouble now.
We don't like supervising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ooh, there. I'm just pushing buttons.
All right. Tell us how your day went, Teacup.
Um, I went to my old house today,
Yeah.
dug up a rose bush that's been planted there for about 11 years.
Did you look like that when you dug up that poor rose bush?
Yep, sure did. I was
Well,
sitting on
it'll
top of
never
the Monte
grow again, I
Carlo.
promise you.
I was even sitting on top of the Monte Carlo blowing the whistle, and the neighbors were looking at me. But they didn't say nothing because they loved me.
Hmm.
Aw,
Was that a mask or what? What do you got on there?
Yeah, it's a mask. Got a nose.
I've never seen.
Eyeball.
Well, I see the nose. Yeah.
You see my mustache? Don't it look like yours?
No. No.
See what happens when a Californian goes to Texas?
Yeah. My mustache. That Texas did not do that. You must have took the weird road back across to California. That land of enchantment must have got a hold of you or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, something did.
Yeah, there's strange things happen out there.
No, I've been having a good time the last couple of days.
Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy.
I'm not looking at chat right
Oh,
now.
oh,
You got me kind of perplexed here, Teacup. I mean, that's kind of freaky, man.
oh, want me to take?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, she's gone now.
I don't know.
uh-oh. Ricky, see what you done.
Now you're on the list, Ricky.
Now
She'll
you're
be
on the
back.
list. Now you're on my list.
That
You
that
done it
small
now.
part That's my old partner in crime right there. She'll be back. I guarantee you she'll be back.
You've done it now. You're on the list. That's it.
Mm.
You're done. I was trying to be nice.
Oh, it's party time now, Ricky. You're on the
I
list.
feel honored. I feel honored, Tina. Thank you so much. I'm finally on the list. I was feeling like left out there for a while. Well, here she comes. There it is. Boom.
Hey, Teacup,
Hello.
I
Welcome
put
back,
Ricky on the
Teacup.
list for kicking you off.
I think I did it myself. I was pushing buttons.
It's
Yeah,
easy
but
to do. It's easy
Ricky
to do
wanted
when you're on here.
Ricky wanted an
It sure
excuse
is.
to be on the list, though.
Yeah, I finally
Love you too,
earned
darling.
a badge of honor of being on the list, and then bam, here you come back. Gonna ruin everything.
No, you still stay on the list. You got to work your way off the list. You got to be nice to me some way.
Okay.
Send her some cotton candy, Ricky.
You
What do
got
I
to
gotta do?
bribe
Eat
me.
cotton candy and get it all in my beard or something?
You got to bribe me to get off the list.
How can I do that? Let me
Good
think.
night.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'm damn sure not pole dancing or anything. Hang
No, but
on.
you used to.
No, I didn't. I
Okay,
never did.
this is the picture Tracy emailed me. I figured it out. Whoop, whoop. One for me. I figured out how to get it. So here
Yeah,
we
but look,
go.
look through the middle of it, though.
Ah. What happened?
See? Oh,
The
man.
red
I messed
wave.
up.
It's the red wave picture.
But look through the middle of it, Ricky.
Huh?
Look at the chemtrail going through the middle of it.
Yeah, that those are uh old chemtrails, but those are chemtrails right there. They sure are.
We have it all the time. We live close to San Antonio,
You can
and
see
them.
the symmetric little lines going across the sky. Those aren't natural.
I'm looking. I see it
Mm-mm-mm.
now.
Okay.
Hey, Teacup, you still
What?
got that old picture that I sent you when I was in Texas with the low hanging 100 miles of nothing but straight lines, clouds?
I might. I'll have to look.
That that's an awesome picture right there.
I think I might. I just have to go back and look through the
What?
pictures.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and look at that.
Oh, we're gonna try and cough and try to make them so sick. Oh,
Teacup
So
and
did
me
you
have
Um,
been
tell the
down.
whole story about the
Ricky,
feds
Diane
following
said
you?
that she went to your
and
Facebook and added you.
Who?
Diane.
Diane.
Okay. Is it
That
under?
means you have, Rick, that means you accept the friend's request.
I can't do it. You guys are making me multitask, and I'm having a hard time right now.
Well, just write it down so you'll remember and then multitask after we're done.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
have to
Big
do
Bad,
that.
I'll look right now and see.
I got everybody. I'm gonna get everybody fired up about chemtrails, and that's my mission right now. And I'll be back. LOL. Pickle,
Okay,
you tell them
LOL.
about the storms. Tell them about us storm chasing and stuff.
Well, we did a lot of that because he used to be a tire tester and he drove like 400 miles every single night. And
We need to go
he
see a
tell
doctor.
me he asked me how the weather
What are you
was.
gonna do?
I said, "Well, it's not looking too good. It looks like a storm's coming in behind you." And next thing you know, he's just hauling butt so it doesn't catch up with him. At one time, he had one coming up behind him and to the left of him. And I don't know. Whoever was watching out for him was watching out for him because he ended up being extremely safe.
Did I show you that?
And I tell him another one's coming at you, and he turned his camera to the driver's side window and
No,
say,
they had
"It's
ordered
right
it when they
there."
got ready.
Oh, that's amazing.
But yeah, he's lucky he avoided a lot of storms.
Yep.
Huh? Oh, Sam? Probably.
Um, Bitbot
No.
sent me a picture of a
All right. Love you.
chemtrail. Let me see if I can get it.
Well, Rick sent me his. I have some too. I have the ones where they did the big old X's in the sky, and then they came
Yeah,
back through.
I'm getting.
And we ended up in a couple of thunderstorms too in Texas. That was a lot on the crazy side. The sky just lit up big time.
We got all our fans on here right now. Oh Lord. Wow. Whew. Well, it's quiet in here, Teacup. I thought you'd be telling stories.
No, I just
It
said I
was.
just about like the storms that we went through and the lightning.
I'm Bitbot Dave sent me a picture of a chemtrail, and I'm getting ready to load it up for y'all.
All right.
The one that he sent me.
Me and Teacup been through a lot of adventures together,
And the last, what,
driving across
3.5
Texas.
I'm coming
years?
in here with you.
Huh?
Okay, this is the one that Bitbot sent.
Yeah, I gotta come back and get.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Isn't that cool looking?
Tracy's was prettier. It had prettier colors.
That was it. About
But I can see this
before
one
7 o'clock
better,
this
but
morning.
Tracy's had the more colors in it.
That was before seven
Tracy's is
o'clock
more
this morning.
girlier.
I used to take Teacup with me when I was test driving and trips to East Texas and back, and she talked to me the whole time. And we seen some things, didn't we, Teacup?
We saw a lot.
Yeah, we sure did. Tornadoes to the left of me, tornadoes to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle lane again.
Yeah.
Stuck in the
Yes, you were.
middle.
And one time he had to pull over like in a ditch just to sit there and wait for it to go around him.
Yeah, and the truck was about to turn over, and I had one fly right over the top of me. Remember?
Yeah.
You couldn't see nothing. It was crazy. I was sweating it. And then I'm
Dang, the
driving back.
best I can figure out is they are chemicals that is being sprayed in the air that makes trails in the sky. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Is that Latham's term?
pretty much.
Simplified.
Your gardens aren't safe. Your livestock aren't safe. Your water's not safe. Your even if you shoot deer or whatever and try to live off the land, it's not safe. Not with the chemtrails. Nothing's safe.
Nope.
Did that help you out, Diane? See, these guys are educated on that. I just dummied it down for simple people like me.
It's just common sense. I mean, I remember when winter first started, everybody was wanting to go out and melt snow and all this. And no, don't do that. Please don't.
They figure out how you're gonna put the diesel and everything in.
Yeah, you got me 500K. So.
Oh.
Tracy, did you see what Diane said to you?
What? For me to be busy?
No, she said, hey, Tracy, we'll order and pay for the
Oh
third
yeah.
one Tuesday.
Okay. I'm making Trump dolls.
I promise you that I'll accept your friend request when I get off of here and uh, everything. Then I can tell you everything that I know about was what happened 3 or 4 years ago on the border that never got any media, and we can forget about the you boob thing, and
Well,
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
back.
have Facebook, so
That
you'll
was
have to get Kim to give you my email address. I don't have Facebook. They
Yeah,
banned me.
if you want to know, Tina, Kim's got everything about. Kim's got everything. Kim will give you. I give permission for Tina to have everything.
I don't want everything.
Well,
Beth, I
I
know the
don't
better
either,
off
but
I am.
Ricky, you might not want Tina to have it, all your info.
I'm just saying, she's got everything. Everything. Kim knows everything about me. Don't worry about it.
Kim, do you know my blood type?
What? Night, are you?
Well,
Well,
I can't see chat because last time I pushed the chat button, I disappeared.
wait.
Oh,
You get
Kim, you're
home.
wrong.
Teacup. You
What?
see on the
I'm
bottom of your
old.
phone, Teacup.
Yeah,
Are you
Patty will
on your
probably
phone,
be up.
right?
yeah.
You
It
see
says
on the
Mike.
bottom it says chat.
Yeah.
Hit that, and then you'll see comments up on the top below the panel.
It kicked
Hit
me off.
that, and comments will pull up.
It kicked me off when I did that.
Why? That's because you've got fingernails or something, and
No, I trimmed them.
it's really
Kinda.
simple.
No, I hit chat. When I hit chat, it kicked me off a panel.
It's
You go to
Well,
the
comments.
here.
yeah,
Teacup.
that's
You
normal.
Teacup.
gotta
Go
click
to more.
comments.
Everybody else can see you. You just hit chat, and then you
Comments.
go.
Comments.
It
I have
doesn't kick.
on the bottom. I have Mike,
Yeah,
camera, chat, and more.
yeah. Hit chat, and then after you hit chat, look up there on the below the panel. You'll see comments. Hit that, and you'll see the chat. But
Oh,
you'll still be up here.
but it kicked me off.
No, it
Okay,
Yeah,
let
don't.
me
you
try.
won't be able to see who's on panel, but you'll still be able to hear and talk.
You can't see both at the same time. You're not kicked off.
Well, see, oh, I have an idea.
What do you have?
Okay, and
We're
it'll
in
work.
trouble now.
No, not all of my ideas are bad. Come on now.
All right.
You have to admit that. No, I could put you on the big screen and just watch the chat on my phone.
There you go.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, but then I don't. I know. I no. I might mess that up because then I might not be on panel because I can't do
After a
nothing
while,
else.
you'll be able to go back and forth and everything else if you listen to me.
Teacup, that's all right. I go look at comments too, and I kick myself out all the time.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to chat. I'm going to go to comments, and I can see everybody. And there's a little X on top. If I hit that, I can go back to panel, and I can't see chat like this.
Maybe it's
Boom.
my fingernails.
I did that. I did that right there. I just went back and forth real quick.
Uh,
Maybe it's my fingernails that do it. You better get off that table, Taddy.
Yeah.
Y'all are prissy girls with long fingernails. Mine's cut short.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
already
what
got mine.
I see these girls with these fingernails 2 inches thick, and they're like brrrr on their little phones. How in the hell are you doing that?
exactly.
Yeah, it's time to cut my fingernails. They're getting too long.
I got big crooked fingers, and I gotta really be careful about. Let's say I say hi to the ladies, right? And it doesn't come out hi, it says ho. And I gotta no, I don't want to say ho. I want to say hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diane. I'm praying.
What's
I hope
happening with
I hope they do
Diane?
find out why.
There we go.
It's a long road. Just be prepared.
Oh,
I'll be praying for you.
oh, Diane, what do you got going on here? Yesterday, and said not low. I gotta find my glasses. I hate it. I'm gonna get that eye surgery one of these days where I don't have to worry about these stupid glasses.
Yeah, I
I
got
had,
one in April.
Diane,
I
I
had
really wish I knew, honey, because they've been working on mine for years,
Yeah, I'm
and
getting a.
they can't find out why.
Hey, I ended up having to close the blind yet last night because so Teddy couldn't see outside because he wouldn't shut up.
praying for you, Diane. I'm trying to see what you're talking about, but I can't find my glasses at this point.
Yeah, I'm anemia too, but it's hard to explain. See, there's different
Did it
types.
start?
The type I got is like my blood absorbs in my
You still
body.
got my
It
charger over there?
disappears, and I have to get placement
No, not
for it.
right now.
And then some it's just the count's low, and they can give you like an iron infusion or something like that to help build it up. So it's different types. When they pinpoint which type, then I just pray you got the type that Sky has with the iron infusion would work.
Hey, Bonza, that was kind of crazy, wasn't it? That guy,
You would have.
all
You
I could see when I was looking at that Zelensky guy was big state rolled across his forehead. Like,
I was waiting for JD to jump up off the couch and just pounce him, really, because he was so, and then said that he did it all on his own, that he didn't have nobody to back him. Well, what in the world did all them trillions of dollars go for in the military
olive
stuff
oil.
that we sent over there for nothing?
hey, Tamara, how are you doing, sweetheart? Ain't seen you in a long time.
Hi, Tamara.
Ain't seen you in a
Hey,
long time.
Tamara,
How are
good
you?
to see you. But Trump schooled that fool.
Yeah, and he kind of disrespected on everybody when he didn't wear a suit to the White House.
Dave, how you doing? Everybody's having health issues, and I'm gonna swear that it's from the sky. That's all I'm gonna say. I swear. I've never seen so much crap in my life.
Exactly.
Well, mine's been going on for years and years and years and years.
It has been.
I say over 10 years.
I don't know if it's
And
been that
they
long,
still don't
but
have no answer for it. They just keep replenishing me every week. That's why I have at least one day out of the week I don't feel good.
ugh,
So,
I know it's having an effect on everybody.
he's after your foot. Right.
He was.
I wish I could find my glasses. I can't read
Diane,
that.
with the iron
Well,
infusion,
look on the floor before you stand up, or you're
Oh, I
not.
it
found
can
them.
make you a little nauseous and a little sick. It
Yeah,
does, Sky,
Ready?
makes you
but
feel weak
I'm
and
gonna hold it when you give me all this levels, but
but
I really
after
feel sick.
after after a day, you pretty much start feeling better. But if they have to replace your blood and give you blood, it's just it depends on the person
What?
and their and how they
What?
react to it.
I'm
When I
glad,
when
Dave.
I
I'm
first
glad.
started doing it, it would take me about 3-4 days to get over it to get feeling good. But now I'm so used to it, I'll get some, and then the next that day I'll feel bad until the next morning, and then I'm up and ready to go again. It's just how you react to it and how your body goes. There's really nothing you can do to change it. I don't think they haven't told me of
Tiger, tiger.
anything. And like I said, I've been doing it over 10 years. I just don't talk about it because it's my battle, it's my deal. I'll fight through it. God's got me.
Yeah.
It, Dan, it's just according to which one they say. If it's just your counts and your iron's low, then they'll just give you an iron infusion. They run an IV, a bag of it, and then you'll be okay. They give like Sky 3 or 4 rounds of it every 2 to 3 weeks. But if it's your blood, then it's just according. They'll check your counts and see how low it is, and then they'll
What do you
replace
want,
it
son?
with your type of blood and then your
Wow.
platelets. They'll match it up and they'll run that in you to get it built back up. Yeah, but your iron is part of it. When you
Y'all
talk
want
to the
that?
blood doctor, he'll explain it better.
All right,
Your
Logan.
iron is a big part of it. It may not be low, but it's
All right.
affecting your blood.
Night, boys.
I hate to see all this. I really do.
Hi, everybody.
This is something new.
We still got muted.
What?
No, they can hear you. They can hear you.
I'm in chat now, but this is something new. I mean, I've never seen all this before. Everybody's got similar
There.
symptoms, and nobody can figure it out.
Party Bonds, I wonder if Benny Johnson has it on his channel.
I've got it saved, but It's 11 minutes long, and I can't upload it to the to the stream. But Kim, I'll send it to you.
Kim,
I'll
that
send it
was
to
my
you on.
husband.
I'll send it to you on Telegram, Kim, right now.
What?
Oh, about Zelensky muttering under his breath.
And what did you say was about your husband?
She said, "Whoever, good night, whoever is yelling good night to chat."
Oh.
Everybody seems to be suffering from the same crap, which is very new to me. And I only got
Okay,
one
good night.
thing. Is Terry here?
No, my husband. That's his
Okay,
name.
good night, Terry. I'm sorry, husband. Hey,
He
bro, I
still
want to
tried
meet
to.
you one of these days. I want to meet you guys one of these
Good
days.
night,
Maybe when I
Terry.
get back to
All
Texas,
right.
we can all meet sometime.
Okay,
Have a
Kim, I'm
camp.
sending it to you. It'll take a while since it's over 10 minutes.
Tracy,
Yeah.
if I get back to Texas, can we have a Tampico steak? We can go out and have a Tampico steak.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be on a diet. My doctor told me I need to lose weight and exercise.
Oh, come on. We could splurge, have a Tampico steak. It ain't going to hurt us. Not
Tracy,
after what.
Diane says, was you good to your husband?
Yes, I was. See, I told you,
nice,
you got me
nice
in
meeting
trouble
you,
last
Terry.
night.
What did he just ask you if you'd go out and do what with him?
A Tampico steak.
I
Oh.
want a Tampico steak, man. Nobody knows. Tell them I'm a San Angelo boy. I'm out west. But
Yeah,
yeah.
What?
he's from San Angelo.
Oh.
How
Another's
you
out in
doing, buddy?
Pennsylvania.
Well, right now I'm in Pennsylvania, but these people are making life a little difficult for me, man. I'm like, you're crazy. I'm gonna have to get Teacup to bail me out of here.
Ricky, they stopped doing inspections here in Texas last month.
Did they really?
Yeah,
By
you still
God,
have to you still
you
have to
know what?
pay
I
the fee,
trained
but they did away with it.
Tracy. I trained about half the people in San Angelo, Texas, that are inspectors now, and I'm gonna celebrate that one. I trained all those guys on inspections and maintenance and everything, and now I'm having such a hard time in PA. Are you kidding me? They're blowing my mind.
Yep, Abbott signed it. Uh, it went into effect January the 1st, I think. That no more that you don't have to go get inspections before you get your registration now.
I could drive up to them places in San Angelo, Texas, and say I need an inspection, and I could walk in and get a Coke or something, and walk back out, and they're handing me a piece of paper.
Yeah, there's places around here like that.
Yeah. Oh, they still call me Pops down there. Oh my God. Old Pops is having a hard time in PA. But I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. I don't know, man. It's like crazy.
I'll just stay here in Texas.
You're
Well,
welcome,
my
Kim.
registration went out today, Tracy. I better get my ass back to take uh Tejas real quick, right? I have to travel at night incognito.
Just don't
I
be like
bet
the G's and go pantless.
I could probably I could probably uh from here I could probably get a hold of a couple of people and tell them a few things and they could send me my freaking new registration and everything, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna I do have connections.
That's no bad thing to have connections.
Yeah, you do have connections.
It's always good to have connections. So far, I'm beating my head up against a brick wall. I don't like that. I'm not used to that kind of crap. It's all backwards.
Ricky, do you remember back in the 80s that Border Patrol agent being shot and killed?
Back in the 80s?
His name was Kiki Camarena here in Texas. Mexico is finally sending the guy that shot him to the United States.
Tracy, did you know that I used to service most of the Border Patrol vehicles and I knew the captain and everything? Uh, Back when I was back in my service, when I used to uh, do inspections and service vehicle. I did a lot of border patrol, DPS, and San Angelo cops and everything. And I knew a captain that was in the border patrol. He got shot,
17 and 14.
and it was like 3 years ago. He got shot,
A robbery.
huh?
I read it. They were trying to.
Oh, I was telling my husband there was two kids that were shot and killed over in one of the little towns about 20 miles from us yesterday.
Yeah. Be careful, Tracy. It's crazy down there.
Oh, this was they said it was a robbery or something, or yeah, a robbery or something like that.
Yeah.
Around here, it wouldn't surprise me if it was drugs.
You don't live around Liberty County, do you?
No, I live south of San Antonio. You ever
Okay.
heard of Poteet
Yeah.
and the Strawberry Festival?
Yeah.
That's where I live.
Well, you know that stuff they're putting on the internet now about Liberty County, where that a couple of those Mexican guys bought all that ranch land and they built that housing addition in the
Uh-uh.
floodlands. It's down around Houston. You see it on YouTube. Liberty County. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well, it's it was a big scam. And what it was actually a place, a rest area for the bad guys and stuff. And they built this housing uh, development, and a lot of people got sucked into it. And it's in the middle of a floodplain there, like down there west of Houston, around it, like west of Katy and all that. You got to look into that, Tracy.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I have.
The Texas convoy for the border kind of exposed it a little bit, but
Tracy, I believe Party Bonza said he remembers that story
Yeah, I
about that
saw that.
person you said.
But yeah, they're sending the guy back to the states now. Mexico decided to send him back or send him
Was
here.
there about six of them that's been wanted?
anyway, that's something you need to look into, and it's been a problem. They were down there doing raids like yesterday, and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
it's
Where
in
where
Liberty
ICE
County.
they arrested 100 and something people, illegals there.
Hmm. It was a staging area for those bad guys in Mexico. Where they had the child, everything you could think of went through there. You know,
At least your drive won't be so long tomorrow.
huh?
Oh, my husband's driving to Louisiana tomorrow.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Everybody should be careful. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. You ready for some belly rubs?
I
Oh,
can't see
goody
what you're
two.
saying, party. Just a second.
Dane, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm aware in North Carolina we're not well educated facilities around.
No, no. Oh, the upper 48 is just now getting kicked in to what I've been seeing for what 3 or 4 years now, Tracy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the border states, guys.
Yeah. Texas, we
Every
know about the
state is a
border.
border state.
What?
You
Thank
guys
you,
don't.
Biden.
And the trouble
A
is,
gift that
Tracy,
keeps giving.
Crazy.
Tracy,
And
the trouble is,
I'm gonna put it in because you're gonna remember it.
the trouble is that the rest of the 48 don't know half of what's going on yet. They still don't know everything.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yep.
What if we don't want to know what you mean?
I know you don't. You really don't.
Just leave us alone. Let us live in our little bubble.
But
But to see what that got us though, that got us in trouble. We need to know.
we can't really talk about a bunch of it because of you, boob. You know. But
Yeah.
wow, you guys are just getting into the let's just say I don't know, filtered down or. But I could tell you crap that'll curl your toes, man.
Oh, I want that T-shirt. Let me see if I can get a picture.
What they do to people. It's just now. It's
Just
just
all
now
right.
starting to get out. Everything needs to get out. It needs to be completely transparent. I don't think it'll ever get to that point. I wish
No,
it
because
would.
even with Trump in office and the cabinet he has, there's still going to be some deep dug in deep state people that's still going to hang on by their teeth.
Oh, it goes way deep, baby girl, way deep. Oh my God.
Teddy. I want to.
There's a reason. There,
Oh, you're watching that. I'm going to change the channel for just a second. I'm going to rewind it and get a picture.
the
Oh,
stuff that I've seen, I wouldn't want anybody to see what I've seen. The things they do,
I want to get a picture of the guy's shirt.
unbelievable evil. Oh my God. Everybody was, I don't know. If mainstream media would have covered what they should have been covering,
Night, little boy.
it'd scare the hell out of you.
But see, though, they won't. They won't
Huh?
cover nothing that we need to know.
What?
They'll make up lies and add
Okay.
to and take
I bought
away
some
just to make them look good, but
doodles
they
in there.
won't never.
There's some in there, I think. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy.
That's why I say I get so upset whenever I go looking in other channels where they're already fussing that Trump hasn't fixed the prices and this and that, and I'm like, he's only really been in there a little over a month. Biden was in there 4 years and destroyed everything. It's going to take time, and it's going to take all of us to help
Yeah,
fix
that's
it.
what I that's what I say about this Epstein thing. This Epstein thing is we everybody needs to just ignore that right now. They just need to ignore that because that's just a freaking distraction.
Come on, Teddy.
Yeah, they're good at
All right,
giving
love you.
distractions, getting your mind off of this while they try to
Everybody,
hide something else.
all of us patriots, all of us mega people, we see blood in the water. We're like a bunch of sharks, right? That's the wrong way to do. You know, you can't do that because if you really paid attention and that's just their way of it's just a distraction. It's actually we need to forget about that and we need to move on and I don't know, it just makes me sick because everybody's just like so stuck on Epstein that they're not seeing the stuff that's right in front of them, you know. And it's like that's another battle that
No, I'm on down
uh,
look. Huh?
it's never gonna I don't believe it'll ever be exposed to the full extent. And it's probably better that it doesn't, but in another way,
Hey,
to me, it's just
Silk
like
Ball.
another distraction, you know, like everything else. You know,
Oh,
like
goofball. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot of
The,
distractions.
the way I see it is, I kind of would like to know so that the ones that isn't being held accountable gets held accountable. But I don't know. I mean,
but we can't be drawn
I'm not
in.
focusing only on that. No,
Yeah,
heck no. There's
it's
too
all
much.
it's
But I would like to. I would like the ones that did wrong be held accountable because that was children. That was
we
our
we ba-
children.
we basically know already, if you've been paying attention over the years, who needs to be held accountable. And I don't know if they'll ever do it, but when we see blood in the water, we're like a bunch of sharks. You know, we just we want to see accountability, and we need to move on from that, and we need to concentrate on today and tomorrow. And my God, he's got a lot of stuff to. I mean, he's only been in here what 30 days, whatever.
You're a little
And,
over a month, and look at what all he's done.
I mean,
It's just gonna take time for him to get everything the way he wants it. And when he gets it where he wants it, then everything is gonna be all right. We just
yeah, we
got
just
to believe and trust in God that it's all gonna be okay.
amen
But we've
to it.
got to do our part. We can't sit back and let this happen again.
No,
We've
we
got
gotta.
to we've got to be watchful and speak up and not go back to sleep.
It's just that for me, being a veteran and a patriot and whatever, freedom fighter, whatever, uh, no matter who's in that big house on the hill, I still look at them with, I don't know, man. Uh, they got to prove themselves to me. Let's just put it that way. Um,
Yeah, I'm in the mindset where everybody has their own little battles, their own little projects that they pay attention to. That's what makes us so mega is we're all into something a little different. Like with the chemtrails, there's people focusing on that. There's people focusing on
why
all
aren't
the
they talking
immigration.
about
There's
that?
people focusing on a bunch of different things,
Yeah,
keeping
yeah.
eyes on it. That's
Epstein,
what
who
makes it.
cares? Who cares? You know?
That's what makes it. To me, that's what makes MAGA is because we're all doing our own little part together. I mean, it may look like we're
And,
separate, but
and,
really it's all one big puzzle and we're putting all the pieces together. Everybody's got their own part to do.
and we got to stick together, and we got to back our president.
Yeah, and then there's some people that's in with the drugs, the trafficking, the this and that. I mean, everybody's got some little part that they're concentrating on. But in the big picture, when it all comes back together, make America great again. It's going to make us great again. We're bringing everything together. It's all going to be put back together.
And we got to
But
have
we just,
patience.
no, a lot of people don't.
I know they don't. We got to. I see it everywhere. Everybody's losing their mind over stuff that it's just a major distraction.
Yeah.
We got to focus on today. And then after we get fixed, we got to look back and say, okay, you know. But everybody
Yeah,
knows
but
who the
I also
bad guys
see
are
where if we
already.
don't fix our past mistakes, they'll be our future mistakes. A
That's
lot of
right.
people sees it that way. That's why they want to fix the past so it doesn't happen again in the future. And if
Yeah,
we just only look at what's happening now, the past will come up and bite us in the butt.
we got to forget
So
about
we've
the
got to,
Clintons. We got to forget about the Clintons. We got to forget about Obama. We got to forget about Brandon. We got to move on.
we
We
learned
got,
our lesson, mark it as lesson learned, and we've got to be wiser in what we watch and who we listen to.
who's worried about Fort Knox? I mean, I knew years ago that they took everything out of Fort Knox and moved it all over the country for strategic reasons. They didn't want everything stockpiled in one place. But everybody's going to make a big deal about that, and I'm like, oh my god, come on, people.
Yeah, like I say, my past is what made me who I am today. If it wasn't for my past and learning from it and fixing it, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Amen. Exactly. You got to read between the lines. You got to put things together yourself. You got to use your own common sense. You got to recognize all the distractions, and you got to kind of like put them aside and focus on today. You know, what's happened's happened. It's time for us to fix stuff, and this is our chance. But everybody wants to focus on the past. You know, their time's coming. Lord's got this, right?
Yep.
He sure does.
We shouldn't focus on that. We should focus on t- tomorrow. Forget about yesterday. That's my big thing.
Yeah,
We
but
gotta.
see, if it wasn't for yesterday, we wouldn't have tomorrow.
We wouldn't be
If we
together
if we
right
if we
now.
made a mistake yesterday, then we'd have to fix it. So tomorrow would be a better day. But I
Right.
see where you're getting. I see what you're saying, but also there's some people that sees it the way I'm saying it. They're not dwelling on it, but they know they have to fix it, and they do, and then they move on. Because I was raised when you make a mistake, and if you don't fix it, you'll keep repeating the same mistake over and over, and that's what's got us in the mess we are now, is where we didn't fix our mistakes from the past. We just kept overlooking them and let them go and let them go, and it kept building up. And now look at how our country is. But that's my opinion. What do I know?
But if we don't ever let go of the past,
Yeah, we have to let it go. Yeah, but we also have to admit what was wrong and try to fix what we can. But at a certain point, you just got to let it go and say, I did all I can do and move on, or you'll just be dwelling in the past the whole time, and that's not right.
well, in this world, you can't depend on them doing what's right all the time, because that's really not going to happen. I don't believe it is. And
No, but as long as you learn from your mistakes and carry that with you, you
yeah,
won't repeat them or
if you
shouldn't.
see, I see all the good people, patriots, they see blood in the water and they go for it, and then they just like focus on that, and uh,
Yeah, I've seen a few do that too.
they just don't want to move forward. They just want to keep dragging up the old. They just want to keep, you know, they just want to stay on, and that's a distraction. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
No,
they
everybody, like I said, different people.
you got to recognize that distractions thing they got. And they've been using that for decades now. Let's get everybody focused on this one thing while we're whatever, and you got to look at the whatever.
Yep. That's why I said there's different groups. I mean, not groups, but different people looking at different things
Oh
so that
man.
everything can be tried to be covered. Because if you just got your attention on that one thing, like the files and just one thing, that's all you're just like got tunnel vision. That's all you look at. You don't look at everything else that's falling apart around you.
I'm reading chat here with Bitbite and Diane, and I'm just like shaking my head right now. Like, this is crazy. Mm. Bitbite, I'm glad you put that out there. I really am, man.
Yeah, bit by he throws out a little bit of everything. Like the other night, he was talking about natural medication instead of pharmaceuticals.
Thank you, Dave.
He's got he's here and there and everywhere. That's what I mean. We can't just be focused on one thing. He knows about pretty much as far as I know, everything. I
What I
mean,
see is
he
when
talks about
everybody,
our food. And,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he knows about he watches in he looks into anything and everything. He's just not on one thing, and that's like a lot of us.
yeah, you can't focus on that. You just gotta look at everything. I mean, you gotta, okay, yeah, Epstein did this, whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of dirty people out there. We already know that, right? Okay. Um, sure, they should be uh, held accountable for whatever they did. Yeah, I agree. Amen. But
Big Bat says he's got ADD. Well, I you would be. I guess I don't know how to take that. I could say I'm sort of glad you got AD because
join
you
the
keep us
club,
on
Dave.
top of
Join the
things.
club. But I know when I'm getting derailed.
And
When
then there's some
everybody
people that just get plumb overwhelmed by everything, and they just have to take a step back.
they try to keep us derailed, Tina.
Yeah, I know that. That's why they throw everything at us, and
Yeah.
that's why I think what we're doing is kind of working. Everybody like branching off to different sections, keeping eyes on it. And then if you get burned out on that, then you switch, and somebody will get back and forth. Or it's just not just watching one thing all the time.
Yeah, and they hammer it into you. It's just like you got to shut it off and think about stuff. You gotta use common sense, which I know is a dirty word or was a dirty word, but you gotta think. You gotta look at the overall picture of everything. And
That's true.
huh?
I said, that's true.
You gotta look at the overall picture and go like, okay, what is this? What is that? What does this matter? Does that matter? What's that
I
gonna
need to
help?
learn to start grounding bit by.
You kind of like gotta look at it in a like strategic type. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
If we fix this, that'll fix that. If we fix that, that'll fix this. But they're looking at the wrong things right now to go forward.
And you know what? How I feel about that? Let them. Well, we're looking at the right things. They can look at the media can look at the wrong things all they want. At least they're leaving the things that we're watching alone, so we can get the truth. We ain't getting all these lies.
I've never been very good at expressing or you know uh, I don't know, but I wasn't blessed with the art of
I know what you mean. I'm the same way. I don't know how to use my words right. I got them
articulation.
in my head and in my mind, but they just don't come out right.
I was
So
never blessed with the art of articulation. Okay, but I've been on this earth for
but like
68
somebody
years.
said, though, we get our point across the best way we can, and most people gets it.
I've seen a lot of things in my 68 years, and all I know is it was a lot better before social media. You could
Yep.
you could add things up pretty easy before social media, but they seem to confuse the subject a lot. And it's very easy to be distracted when it comes to moving forward. That's all I did I say that good enough? I mean,
You're asking me?
mm, but it is very easily to be distracted
Yep.
that things we ought to be paying attention to gets kind of like tossed aside, and you get caught
Dixie,
up
reach,
in.
reach over there and knock Tracy's arm out from underneath her head. She's sleeping on us.
I'm
I
just
hear her now.
I'm just
I
listening.
wish Sister Kim would get up here. I'd like to talk to Sister Kim, but
Well, that's wishful thinking.
I know, but
Right, Kim.
it's just very easily to get distracted, and they're masters at it. I guarantee you, man. They've done it to us for years. Think about it. get us going on one thing, and look what they're doing. And now here we are, you know. Don't know whether to pull our snorkel up out of the water or stick it up in the air. You don't whether to paddle on the left side of the boat or the right side of the boat. Who knows? You know, this is crazy. This is all crazy. Oh, I know you won't get on panel.
That's why I say I like my thinking. Everybody doing their own little part for the bigger of the greater of the cause.
I just want to. I just want everybody to start thinking about the the chemtrails thing. I think that's something we should really start looking into.
Well, you and Bit Bites opened up my mind. I got several links to look up after.
So I got a whole bunch of links on that, you know, but it, it's just I don't know why it's not being addressed. It's my major. It's one of my major disappointments when it comes to the new sheriff in town. Why does it? Why isn't this being addressed?
Junior's taking care of it. Bit Bite said earlier he's going to investigating it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, and it should be like one of the top priorities to me. I mean, that's just me. I think it should be one of the top priorities.
Well, see, there we go again. Everybody's got a top priority. Some's drugs, some's the border, some's this. Everybody can't do it. Some with the food, with the dyes in it, the health wise that way.
Yeah,
I, I think sometimes we put too much pressure on them.
yeah,
I
we're
think they're
being
doing great. I think they're doing great as they are, but when we start messing and gumming, they'll get over pressured, and then that's when mistakes gets made.
they're
They
made
work their they work their
they're
pace.
they're experts at sidetracking, circle jerking, and circle talking, and but they're missing. Uh, they're not bringing up the. Let's talk about what's the future. You know the.
I
Uh,
can see clearly now the rain is gone. Gonna be a bright, bright sunshining day. There you go.
oh my God! I just know what I'm seeing around me. I just know what I'm seeing. It's happening to
Yeah.
a lot of people, and I think I know why. I'm no scientist or doctor or anything, but I've never seen anything like this in my 68 years. You know, and it's got to be everybody's problems, health
Okay,
problems.
Kim. Love ya. Good night.
It's a bit bite.
Kim, she's going tomorrow to meet uh Snoozy Susie and have
God bless
lunch
you.
with her 2 hours away, and that she said she'd see us tomorrow at Gators game night on her
Salute,
channel.
Sister Kim.
Have fun. Eat something delicious for me. Preferable ribeye steak.
Be careful, Sister Kim.
But I know you don't eat steak. You're a salad and baked potato person.
One of these days, I'm going to get that girl to make me a peach cobbler. I can tell you that right now. It's
I know
one of,
you'll send me a picture, Kim. It never fails.
that's on my bucket list, Miss Kim. You gotta make me a peach cobbler, and we're gonna have coffee. I'm kidding.
That's one reason why Kim's name's on my list. She sends me these pictures of this delicious food. And I'm like, my mouth is watering while I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my Lord.
It's on my bucket list, Miss Sister Kim. You gotta make me a peach cobbler, and we're gonna have coffee.
Yeah, but Tracy, while you down there, Diane can't. Well, no, we fixed that, didn't we? I was gonna say Diane couldn't see you.
I mean, where else you gonna get a peach cobbler? Right on, sis. Right on. Someday, maybe, huh?
Be safe tomorrow, Kim. I'll be praying for you.
Yes, ma'am. You take care, Annie. You ain't done nothing wrong, Diane.
Thank Kim.
Oh, you ain't done nothing wrong, Diane. Just like I didn't. I forgot that we fixed it where you can see Tracy's comments now.
Peace out, sister.
Be safe, Kim. Love you.
Love you.
I think you ran them all away, Kim. I'm good.
Darlene, why don't you get up here and talk to me? It's not like I haven't talked to Darlene before.
Well, I haven't either. She's
Oh,
she's a little
goodness
sneaky.
gracious. I gotta get into my friends thing and figure out friend or foe. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like Teacup. She finally got
No,
up here. She's been
I get
sneaking
I get
around.
friend I get friend requests by people that's already my friends. And you know what I do? Blip, blip, blip. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you fix for supper, Teacup? Get me.
Um, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Usually,
No. Yeah.
every time in chat, you would say something so delicious. I
Yeah.
fixed
Usually.
pinto beans and cornbread.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
God
No.
loves them.
The house I was living in, um, sold it because I just recently got divorced, and well, not recently, a couple years ago, and finally have a buyer. Um, it's a big old long crazy mess, but anyway, had to sell the house because I didn't come up with the money to buy my ex out. So we decided, okay, sell it. That's what the judge said. So I get this buyer, he buys it. So now it's me cleaning out a 5 bedroom, 3 car garage house.
See, that's not right. As happy as he should be helping you.
Oh, he closed up his business and took off to Washington State.
I'd
And
say
he was
screw you.
lagging. He was lagging about signing the papers and everything. And, you know, and and then I finally get after we get the divorce was final. Now I come up with more proof, that I could have showed him in court. But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm done. because
I would be making me a cleaning bill, and I'd be making him pay half of the cleaning bill.
oh, I got that covered. But yeah, being married to a narcissist for 48 years was not fun.
I know. I got out of it pretty fast though.
Well, he moved out in 2010, you know, and it was me and my daughter.
Yep,
And
that's
then
the
I
way
just
it's
said,
been with me and Sky.
and then I just, said enough's enough and filed for divorce. And and then I thought the whole world came crumbling down, but it looks like I'm going to come out okay, and everybody's, all that, everybody has their own stories and talk shit and stuff. And I just told them, I just want what rightfully belongs to me. And that's all
Right.
I want.
You'll never see that happen.
I
But
didn't even ask. Well, my house, my dad
How many times have I've been up here
gave
twice
me.
and never laid
I
eyes
mean,
yeah,
he
on
we
it?
didn't
had a
have
plumbing
nothing,
business.
so
Huh?
he came in with nothing, and he left with nothing other than what
You know
he
what?
had bought.
You know what I can say to
So,
them?
Well, the
I
funny
mean,
thing about it is, too, in a text message had told me that the house belongs to me and that he'll pay all the
It was
finances.
just a good old Rick freaking good
And
luck
that
sign.
wouldn't hold up in court.
Oh,
So,
that's wrong.
I'll get to you, Dan, and whoever else. Oh, Lord have mercy.
But we might think we're going through it bad, but I'm 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 like the mindset. There's someone going through something worse than I am. So
yeah. Well,
look
things
at
are
you.
coming
You said you're
together.
getting out better than what you thought. So see, it
Yeah.
works.
You-
That it did.
Oh, my goodness.
And in Sky's eyes, I'm her mommy and her daddy. That's all she needs.
That's all she
hmm
needs, baby girl.
And she will tell you to your face. If you ask her where her daddy is, she'll look at me and say, right there.
Well, oh, my goodness. All I got to say is everywhere I go,
Well,
I got
finish your sentence.
I got Party and Dave, every now and then Carrie, but other than that, I'm surrounded.
Huh?
Which I like to be surrounded. I'm
You
supposed
do.
to be surrounded. I don't mind her a bit.
You just know how tough we are. That's it.
Huh?
You you just hang around us because we're so tough.
Wait,
We don't
wait,
put
wait,
up with
wait.
crap.
Tina. The first mistake you make if you're a man is to think you've got a woman figured out. Because once you think you got them figured out, you're in trouble.
Yeah, but none of us here in chat has drifted away from who we are in chat. None of
Well,
us has
I'm old
turned
enough to
out.
know that that's an impossible task. You're never going to figure that woman out because she'll change on you in a heartbeat. So,
Only if you make them.
well, wait a minute now.
Oh,
Hold
women
on.
are the same.
I knew I
Only
was.
if you
I,
make
I
the mess.
I knew I was treading in crawdad country here, but well, I'm not a youngin', so you're all right. It's all good.
Oh no, like I say, they're good and bad and
Well, I never
in
thought I'd be
everything.
talking like this.
There's some good ones and then there's some bad ones. That's why God give us common sense.
Well, why do I have to track all the other ones? I don't know.
Because you don't give what God gave you common sense.
Well,
If you
that's
would pay
true.
attention with your mind instead of other things, you would see.
Well, see, once I got older,
But
since
see, whenever you do find a good one, I bet you 99.9% you will do something to upset her or to get her angry, and then you'll have a reason to leave because you get out of your comfort zone.
what do you mean do something to make her angry? Like wake up?
Well, some women, that's all it takes.
I'm
Don't
gonna
go
get
there,
in,
Rick.
I'm gonna get in trouble here. I can see that coming right quick.
Yeah, you know what? I'm,
What?
I'm not commenting. I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna sit there and be cool?
Uh-huh.
Right on, Sister Tracy.
No, this is
You
teacup.
gonna let me dig my own hole, huh?
Well, that's true, darling. A lot of people don't have common sense.
At least we could talk and laugh about it, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Uh,
See, that's why
that's what I used to
I
tell
know
the young ones.
Diane asks me this all the time. Do I ever go on dates or anything? And I prefer to be alone. Yes, I go on dates. I go out, but I
That's what
prefer to be alone
that's what I used to
because
tell the young guys, Tina.
because Scott is more important to me than any man. Because I know if anybody hurt her in any way, y'all can read between the lines. I would be
Oh.
underneath the prison. So it's just safe that yes, I go on dates. I do go out, but bring them home to meet Sky.
I've told many a young feller this. I said, your first mistake is trying to figure him out. So if you get past that point, you'll be okay.
Yeah. But what about you guys? Sometimes it's hard to figure you guys out.
Well, it took me a long time to
Yeah,
realize
y'all
that.
are touchy. Lord of mercy. Wake up like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Y'all
Well,
even wake up grumpy.
I, I also told him that if you're quit thinking with your little brain and start thinking with your big brain, you might be better off. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Could be.
Could be. I don't know.
Could be.
And learn how to zip it sometimes whenever you do start going off the deep end.
Yep.
Well, I've looked at
99% of women in chat here knows that if we got into an altercation with our loved one, that we would walk away. And 99.5%
where the hell did you guys when I was younger?
of the women, of the men in chat, because there's only maybe 2, 3, I don't know how many, would just keep pushing. Yeah, y'all just love to see us get frisky, get our anger going. And then when you get it to a certain point, y'all don't like it. Y'all like it when we're feisty.
Oh, wait a
And then
minute.
when we
Wait a
get
minute.
too
Wait a
feisty,
minute.
y'all don't like it.
Exactly.
My ex old lady used to do this. You remember 10 years ago when you said hi to that girl at the supermarket? And I'm like, what? Well, you had that red shirt on. And I'm like, what?
Shoot, I
I'm
can't
like,
remember what I done last week.
what the hell are you talking about? Who was that? I don't know. Yes, you do. No, I don't.
Right, Diane. We need to be able to sit down and talk things over, Diane says.
Yep.
You guys can remember what shirt you had on 10 years ago, and
Not this girl.
if you said hi to somebody when you had no idea who the hell it was.
Uh,
And
10 years ago, I was probably wearing a Led Zeppelin or a Metallica t-shirt or something like that.
is that
And
teacup?
Levi's.
That's teacup, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. I recognize that voice. But
me, I
yeah,
don't know what the crap
I
I
got
was wearing.
confronted. Got confronted with stuff like, you remember when we were shopping at HEB in Texas or whatever, and that blonde chick come walking by and said hi, and you said hi back? No.
Well,
Who was
isn't
that?
saying
I
hi
have
back
no
being
idea.
polite?
Yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. I have no idea. And people in Texas just say hi to each other all the time.
Exactly.
I
If
had no
somebody
idea
says
who
hi to
the
me,
hell
I
she.
say hi back.
No, yeah. I'm like, what? And you had that purple shirt on or blue shirt on or whatever. I'm going like, I'm still lost. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't. Anyway, that was back then. I was like, oh my god. But you guys do have a photographic memory, man. You can.
No, we don't. Or I don't.
Oh my god.
Like I told you, I can't even remember what I wore yet a week ago.
I bet you Teacup can remember the shirt I was wearing when I had a tornado on my left and a tornado on my right, and I'm standing there without a raindrop falling on me.
Yeah.
What color shirt did I have on? T-shirt.
Oh,
Teacup.
shoot. I really can't tell you because it was dark out.
What?
I said I really can't tell you it was dark out, but usually it was
Come
either
on
green
now.
or black.
Quit faking. You knew I had a grunt style "This Will Defend" T-shirt on.
Possibly. I'll have to go back and look through pictures.
Just messing with your Teacup. It's all good. Or a red J6er shirt on, or Mags T-shirt on, or whatever. Sometimes I might not have a shirt on. I don't know. Wasn't that cool though? Storm chasing.
Yeah,
Shoot. I
it
ain't gonna
was.
chase no
Yes,
storm.
at Storm. Yeah, at, sometimes it was like intense.
Got a little intense, didn't it?
Yeah, it
Uh,
was like, can I have a replay?
woohoo. Uh, I can't remember. I went through so many of them. I can't remember a single one. That the only one I really got scared of is when I couldn't see nothing because of the dirt flying and shit. And the truck was like trying to tip over on me and stuff. And I drove 300 yards and it was like all clear again. You remember that?
Yeah,
That was weird.
Goodness.
Whew. Brings back memory. You remember the when I was down by the border and I'd show you all the trucks coming at me?
oh yeah, that one was
The
loaded with
line of the
bicycles
cartel,
and shit.
the
Yeah,
cartel trucks.
yeah, and one's loaded with bicycles.
Yeah, the ones that, yeah, it was like I'm down there by myself, driving like crazy, and I'd look up and there's like 10 trucks coming at me, and everybody had their bright lights on, and uh, they're going back down to Mexico, and holy crap, man. That was scary, right, Teacup?
Yeah,
And I show you the piles on the side of the roads, the clothes and the rags hanging in the trees, and uh, what else, Teacup?
and the wild boar and deer.
All kinds of crap, man.
Yeah,
Goodness. I don't do no storm chasing. I
one one
only
time, one
I
time,
would chase to the cellar, but I ain't going to be chasing no storms.
one
I'm
time,
getting my
I showed her a tornado on the left of me and a tornado on the right of me. Remember that, Teacup?
yeah. And
And I
I'm
was
like,
like zooming right between them.
yeah. And you
And
were saying,
down in the Devil's River country.
teacup was probably shining up her red slippers.
She's going like, hell no, I don't want to go to Texas. Hell no.
uh-uh.
This doesn't look good. She kept saying, this is all she would say was, it doesn't look too promising. It doesn't look too promising. And I would go like, well, we're right in the middle of it.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
That's all,
Well,
that's all T could say though, is this doesn't look too promising. It doesn't look too promising.
I don't think I want to be here. And then, okay, the crazy thing though was he's in
What?
Texas, right? And I'm in California, and he's calling me to get weather updates.
She got better weather updates than I did. When I was in Texas, she could tell me what was going on more than the Texas people were telling me what was going on. I ain't no kidding either, man. I'm like,
That's weird.
it is. It is. I would be talking.
Kim keeps my weather up to date. She'll text me if there's a storm heading my way or something, let me know. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'd be driving like hell. A teacup would be up on my dashboard looking at all the shit I'm looking at. And uh I'd be asking her, okay, what's up? Where's this and where's that? And she'd be telling me more accurate than we were getting. Um, it was nuts. What I used
Yeah,
to
well,
call you, T? My weather lady?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I'd take you to East Texas and back.
Yeah.
Hell, you drove all the way across the country with me down here, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, from Texas to where you're at now. And all
Oh.
over most.
I'm not no good passenger.
But I would get better weather reports from Teacup than I was getting on my own stuff.
I like to take pictures and be the passenger on those,
I'd
you know.
be, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I need to
Oh
stop.
my God!
I need a restroom. I need to stop. I need to stop every 10 minutes. I know I'm a terrible passenger. No wonder Storm threw me out of the car.
But I'd be out in the
I'm
middle of nowhere,
terrible.
down in Devil's River country, out in the middle of nowhere, and there'd be stuff dropping out of the freaking sky that never got reported, and we'd be like driving right through that crap, wouldn't we, T?
Uh-huh.
It was crazy.
That's something I don't ever see myself doing is chasing a storm.
I wasn't chasing, I was running.
Yeah, he was running from one, and then there's another one that's coming up on the side of him.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a different situation. I thought you was chasing them like them on
No, no,
YouTube
no,
does,
no,
storm chasers.
no,
Well,
Tina.
you're kind
I
of
would be like
chasing him.
getting out of one situation and I'd look up and there's
Oh, that's a
another
different
situation.
situation then. I thought you was crazy enough to go chasing.
No, no, no. They were chasing me.
That changes the situation a little bit.
And she'd be watching it. You remember the rainbows though, Teacup?
Oh, yeah.
I had rainbows like come down on the highway like right in front of me.
Oh,
And
that had to be
I
pretty.
would like drive through a rainbow. You remember that, T?
Yeah.
Why didn't
Wasn't
you
that be-
stop and get the gold?
wasn't that beautiful though? I'd have like double rainbows, and I would like it's right in front of me, and I would like drive right through the rainbow. You
There
remember
was no
that?
gold there.
Huh?
I was replying to Tina. There is no gold there.
No, there's no gold there, but it was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes.
Seen all kinds of cool stuff. That was just last year, springtime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Could have been the year before.
Man, I've been to a lot of places this last year. I can't even remember when it was. It was just I remember driving through the rainbow though. That was cool.
Why didn't you get out and stand in front of your truck and let Teacup take a picture of it?
I
You in
could
the rainbow.
Good night, Diane.
I couldn't stop. I had to keep going.
Good night, Diane. Okay, darling.
Good night, darling.
No, Darlene said Kojala. Diane's the one who said that
Oh, okay. I
she's
can't see.
gonna.
I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry.
Sleep well, Diane.
Yeah, it's about time everybody's getting tired. Tracy, you still in here, or did you leave already and snuck out? No,
One
she's
one
still
night
here.
Oh, there she is.
one
Good
night
night,
Teacup was
Tracy.
telling me there's a tornado warning on the ground, blah blah blah. And I'm like right there where it was going on. And it was like right there on the other side of the fence. But where I was, it was all clear, and I was clear sailing, and I was sailing too. I'll tell you that I was sailing, and it was like it waited for me to get through, and then it came in behind me, and it was like the Lord was letting me through and zipping up behind me as I went. You remember that, T? It
Yes.
was it was crazy. And then we got up to the north end where I could stop and take a break, and it was like 100 yards away from me, and we could watch all that stuff, and it was like I wasn't even getting a drop of rain on me.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. I'm
That's
going to
my
be right
that was
back.
my co-pilot working.
I'll be back in a moment. I have to let my
A
dog out.
hundred yards away, it's raging freaking storms, and I'm standing there
Okay,
watching
Tika.
it without getting a drop of rain on me. Crazy. It was all crazy. I'll never forget that. That spring was wild.
Probably all them trails.
I don't know. It was off. It was weird, man. I went for like 2 months in Texas, dodging tornadoes and crap. I never seen that much going on in my whole life. But boy, that was crazy. That was last year. It had to be. Yeah, that was last year. I dread this spring with this winter we've been having. I dread it.
And see, and it kind of irritates me too that they use climate change for all of this, trying to cover up what we know the government's doing.
I quit watching Max Velocity. I don't even want to know what he has to say anymore. This year's going to be, this spring is going to be very volatile. I hate to
Yeah,
say that, but
it's going to be.
it's going to be very volatile for the people in Tornado Alley, down the southeast, and everything. I predict a very volatile freaking spring because of the record winters that we've been having up here, and the different La Nina and all that. I've been watching this all my life, and I predict a very bad year for the South and the Midwest. And I hate to say that, but we'll see if it comes true, right?
Right. I do too, Tracy.
I don't know if I could watch anybody chasing storms.
Uh,
I'd be like, you fool, what are you doing out there?
I
Get
used
home
to
where
do
you're
it.
safe. Don't be chasing him. I'd be
I
fussing at him.
Tina, I've been like a meteorologic freak for a long time, and I used to go out looking for the thing. I used to go out looking for trouble, and I found a lot of it. What scared me is when I was driving home one day and I had reed timber like 10 miles from my house. That's the first time I've ever seen a tornado that was going like 100 miles an hour across the horizon there. It was like moving really fast. I've never seen that before. That sucker was moving, but it was like an F1, F2, or F1 uh, on the verge of being an F2. But that sucker was like moving. I mean, you couldn't outrun that thing no matter what you was in. But luckily, it was like in the middle of nowhere, farm country and everything. But I could see it, and I was watching it, and that baby was moving. I mean,
Mercy.
yeah, you couldn't outrun that guy. Thank God it wasn't any bigger, and thank God it wasn't in a, a populated area.
Yeah.
We had a couple of tornadoes here last year.
They just need to quit messing with the weather, man.
Tornadoes and hurricanes scare me.
I've never seen anything
Yeah.
like last year.
The tornado hit maybe 5 to 6 minutes away from my house because the town hall is near me, and
Uh-huh.
it hit right there in the field beside the town hall and jumped over us.
Well,
I got
see,
pictures of the trees that it took down and everything, the path it went.
I remember when I was driving, I could only I would always try to keep up with Stormtrooper when I was driving, and I remember like up around where Jane lived, and up in Ohio, the Ohio Valley, and all that, and I was like, "Oh my God, man, this is crazy."
We didn't, Tracy, until last year. I mean, we've had a couple of hurricanes that came in from the coast up, but we're always been pretty safe up in the foothills where I'm at. We've always been pretty safe. But last year we got hit by them two tornadoes and then Hurricane Helene, and it's like, what the world?
Yeah.
My
Well,
safe place ain't my safe place no more.
I have
Nothing
But
to
we,
learned
worry
that the
about.
terrain of the ground has a lot to do with it too. Like if you're in a valley or whatever, they tend to go over the top of you. They don't tend
yeah,
to go down into valleys and stuff.
I believe that's what saved us from Helene because, I mean, 30 minutes from my house to the next town, I mean, it was hit bad. I spent many hours up there helping, so it hit really bad. And then the road that I'm on, it knocked trees over, but wasn't no flooding or anything, which we helped our neighbors and everything. But I mean, I do believe that's what really saved us because if we had been up a little bit more, we would have got hit bad.
You were in a valley, Tina?
Well, in the foothills, we're at the bottom of the mountain, and it really hit the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mountain
I
area.
hear you. But the top of the mountains and the sides of the mountains got hit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that a lot too. And that's what I'm talking about. San Angelo is like in the Concho Valley, pretty much protected. Uh, they got hit real bad a couple of times with an F5 back in the 50s and all that, but most of the time they just kind of like bounce over the top of you. It's weird. It's weird.
That's
And
why
then
when
we'll have
everybody asks me where I live at, I say I live in a cubby hole. I'm tucked up underneath the mountain. And then you go
instead
40 minutes away from me, you're in like the Piedmont, and then you get to the coast, and I mean, I'm just right up
that
against the mountains.
that one time in San Angelo was a couple of years ago, but uh man, everything was going nuts, and there was like 5 or 6 just little tiny tornadoes that would hit and bounce back up, hit, bounce back up, and it would only take out like 300 or 400 yards of a block or something. And they were just like little tiny ones. They were just like boom, 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 all the way across. And then you'd have the big one that was like an F2 or an F3 that would be like a little bit north and east of us. And
Yeah.
then you would have the big ones that was down like south of us. But San Angelo is like in the Concho Valley, they call it. And they're spared a lot from all that, you know.
Our main problem is, see, we get flooding quite a bit because we're getting the rain from the mountains running down the mountain. So
Yeah,
we get quite a bit of flooding. Like my creek behind my house, it will rise up to my back porch sometimes. But other than flooding, I mean, we're pretty. But they, a family friend of mine, and my nephews and uncles and my dad
I
build
do
up the
believe that
creek and
terrain has a
everything from
lot
the
to do
last
with it.
last year. They build it up some, so now it doesn't flood as bad as it used to did.
I do believe that terrain has a lot to do with it. If you're down low, you're pretty good. They'll just like go around you or go top of you or go over you or whatever. But there's times when it
Night,
doesn't.
Tracy.
You know,
Sleep
there's
well.
I do believe that.
Good
I'm
night,
pretty
Tracy.
sure.
Sweet dreams. We're coming in hot behind you because Sky always do her bedtime prayer between 11 and 11:30. Get her tucked in.
Good night, Tracy. Get talking to you, Tex.
But it's I think I'm in a pretty safe place. I mean,
I'm getting
and then
tired.
and then I believe God protects us too because we've been in some scary situations, and it's like
Oh, I know that's for sure. That is a big time 10-4 on that, Tina. Uh, I know
Yep.
that's for sure.
Teacup. Was you near the fires in California, or are you away from them,
Um,
from
the
where they
LA
was?
the LA fires I was south of. Um,
Oh, okay.
45 minutes away to an hour. Uh, depending on traffic, it could take you 5 hours. No, just kidding. Uh, and the one in Pasadena was, oh, probably about 45 to maybe an hour away from me. And then the one the one was just off to the north of Pasadena, and that was just a little bit further away. But the Altadena one was closer to the San Gabriel Mountains, and if it would have caught the San Gabriel Mountains the way the wind was blowing, it would have brought it all the way out to me in San Bernardino County.
Hey,
Man.
Tina,
Hmm?
Teacup lives where you can see this mountain, right? And right on the
Yeah.
other side of that mountain is where the People's Convoy started. It was right close to where the People's Convoy started.
Oh, cool.
Right on the other side of the mountain, right, T?
Yep.
I remember the parking lot they said met at.
Yeah. She showed me. She said it all started right over there on the other side of that mountain over there.
Well, Teacup still that's pretty close. The fire's got to you because Winston is like 45 minutes to an hour from me,
Okay. But
and
a
to me
couple
that's
months,
pretty close.
and then a couple months back, we had there was a fire to the north of me, north east of me,
Was I there
southeast of
then?
me. And it was all around me,
Was
and it
I
was
there then, T?
uh yeah, I think you were.
Yeah, I think I was too.
Thank
No, no,
God he
or no, it
protected
was.
you.
I think it was after you, because no, it was after you left because Lido Creek caught on fire too, and that's
Yeah, I
where we
remember
went.
that place up in the mountains where we went
Yeah,
started on
Lido
fire.
Creek.
Yeah, that was a beautiful place.
Yeah, but the fire started. Oh, the fire started probably. Well, I used to drive the distance, so 30 miles away from me to the west, and it came east, and Wrightwood and everything. Big Bear, Arrowhead, all up in there was on fire too.
Yeah, I remember that me and you had just got through going up there and seeing everything, and it all started on fire.
Yeah,
It's in the San Benito, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad you were safe.
yeah. So was I.
That was a scary road.
They
Oh, and
they
That
then
might
there,
shot me down if I'd known that. I'd be flying in hot on my broom.
yeah, and then the
was
I'm
a,
going to
fire.
get my teacup. Y'all move.
that was
Yeah,
a scary road, man.
Incoming.
That was a pretty scary road to drive on
yeah.
up through there, but I remember
Well, going up to Big Bear.
it was like a week after me and you went up there and checked everything out that all of a sudden it was on fire.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
there's is that the road where people talks about like Joe and different people talking about where the winds blow so hard
The Santa Ana wind.
sometimes
Oh, the San.
on some road that goes
Um.
around the mountain or goes somewhere.
Uh. The Cajon Pass.
Well, that
Yeah, I
was
believe that's what they call.
up
It's
there around where
15
Joe lived.
freeway.
See?
At the Cajon Pass, which is the 15 freeway, I lived right at the bottom of the mountain.
Because I hear them saying that the wind blows so hard it will just about blow you off the road, your
It
car.
it
Oh, it
has,
would. It would.
yeah.
When
There's
you were
been
coming across the desert and
big
you're
red
and
over
Tina,
one
you're
of
like
my,
driving straight up forever and ever and ever, and then you start driving straight down, and you can see like 100 miles in every direction, and all of a sudden you hit the Santa Ana winds, and it would like be trying to blow you off the freaking highway, man. I guarantee you.
And I believe they said that sometimes they even close that road down because it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
yeah. but they can't do it too often because that is what brings the people from living in the
Yeah.
desert that's on the other side of the mountain over. But most of yeah, the road,
Cal-
a lot of the road, it's like every time you turn around, they're repairing the wrong section of the road. It's like you should be repairing,
that Santa Ana wind's no joke. That sucker, man,
yeah,
it'll
Well,
blow you right
I've
off the
seen some
highway.
video. It looks like hurricane winds. It don't look like just regular wind blowing. This look like hurricane winds.
yeah. We usually have, well, 30 to 50 is, kind of being getting used to, but it's usually they stay around 45, 50. But when sometimes we have a wind gust up to 75, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
believe I seen on one show where they said it was up. Some gust was up to 100 that day when the fire started.
yeah. And those fires were started by people, you know, those were
That's
all
what I
earth.
was kind of figuring.
That's like a couple years back, there was fires all over California. I think I have to go back and look at the specs, but there was like over 1,000 fires. Most of them were like Northern California, but like when Paris, California burned, you know,
Yeah.
and then we had some down in San Bernardino County too. But yeah, when they say Santa Ana winds, and then you have the firebugs out there burning, you know,
When they
brush and
set the dumpsters on fire too, and sparks fly and hits the trees, and
yeah. But most of the fires we have in California is somebody has started it.
Yeah, it's a shame. But them Antifa people go out there with the brush burners and start fires.
Yeah,
Hell, I got videos of them guys doing that stuff. I had it on my old phone. I don't know if I got it on this one, but you see them little suckers out there with their little brush burners and starting fires on purpose.
yeah. They're little blowtorch things.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
that's where your USAID stuff went, stuff like that.
Not no more.
Yeah. And then you
Well,
have the homeless people living up in the mountains. They careless, and there goes the side of the mountain.
they would do it, wouldn't they, T?
Oh, they've done it quite often.
Yeah, those fires don't start all by themselves.
No.
Hell, how
And
long they been doing that? Since Reagan?
yeah. And the terrain, and the mountains is like really crazy. I don't like going up like up to Big Bear and Arrowhead and Crestline. I don't like, or Mount Baldy. I really don't like going up there because I can see over the side of the mountain and it's really far down there and it scares the heck out of me.
Oh, I don't believe I could handle it. That's like Grandfather Mountain. Uh, that swinging bridge. Oh, my
That was
friends
like,
try to get me on it every time, and I'm like, no, no. Not with
And
some ropes and some wood hanging across. No, I'm good. I'll just wait on y'all. Y'all can go there. And then when they start, the wind will start blowing. You can see them just swaying back and forth. I'm like, oh dear Lord, I'll
exactly.
take a picture of you fall.
another another thing about driving up in them mountains in California was You could be driving along the interstate doing 60, 70, and a rock could come flying through your windshield out of nowhere. They have them rocks that come flying down there from everywhere.
If right in the mountains,
Yep.
the landslides.
Mercy.
I think it was
We
3 years
had
ago
a
when they had that blizzard up there in San Bernardino Mountain. They wouldn't let nobody in. They wouldn't let nobody out. They wouldn't let, nobody get food. It snowed. They had such a blizzard. We're up to the only grocery store they had up there in one area, Crestline, caved in, and yeah, it was a mess. And Newsom put his tail between his legs and ran. No aid, no nothing.
Like he always does.
I remember last year when your friends were traveling, Teacup, and they pulled over on the side of on the road and they got hit.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
All right,
Oh,
everyone. I think I'm going to call it.
Yeah, I
okay.
think it's time.
Guys are waiting on me. But
Thanks for
Okay.
I
coming
love
up.
y'all. And y'all have a good night and be safe. And God bless each and every one of you. And I will see y'all. I may be a little late tomorrow night, but I'll be over in Gators. And then Sunday we'll be here again. But I love y'all and good night and be
Love
safe.
you too, Tina. And
Good
thanks
night,
for coming
Tina.
up, Teacup.
Dave.
Thank you. Thank you, T-Tech. I got cotton
Okay.
candy in my mouth. Thank you, T-Tap and
Yeah.
Tracy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, guys. Good night. Good night, Dave.
Just fight a little longer, my friend. It's all worth it in the end. But when you got nobody to turn to, just hold on and I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll find you. Just hold on and I'll find you.